Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And together we still make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So without further ado, let us show you how the week
unfolded.
I was going to say that.
My line, unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. We are still here at the boat club. We are frozen in still. We're hoping, keeping our fingers crossed, by tomorrow we'll be free. But who knows? Who knows? We're taking it a day as it comes. So this morning I am going to a learn to crochet class here at the boat club. I've got my crochet stuff and boy, do I need to learn. I am going to leave you in Mr. Warner's capable hands and I'll catch you later.
So morning from me. Just going to plug into electricity so we can charge the jackery up today. And could I find the little adapter I've been through the boat and it was sitting on top of the box for the generator. So anyway, I've done it. I'm just going to plug the jackery in, and we did use quite a bit, yes, about 34%. I mean, obviously we'd been doing a lot. We had lights on, internet on, charging phones, and obviously installing the TV. It's on a little bracket. It sticks forward a little bit more than I'd like because the TV is quite fat. It'll be all right for now, and at some point I might try and get one that's just a little bit flush to the wall. Our old one that we had in Nutshell wasn't as big as that. As I say, Mrs. Warner's not that keen. She thinks it's a little bit big. We'll see anyway. And I've got some shelves to do. I'm going to plug this on charge today and let's see how the day goes. We had these, quite a few of these in Nutshell, and I had a couple left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on the back of the kitchen doors. They're all being changed at some point anyway, but for now it'll give Mrs. W a bit more storage space for spices and stuff like that, because she does use a lot of space for those sort of things. And the trouble is the cupboard is now full of them, and to get to anything you have to pull everything out. So there's the two screws. Should just pop on like that. So you get the idea. You can't get a right lot in them, but it means it's something that's not in the bottom of the cupboard. Shelf number 2 with the spices in. I hope that's alright. Mrs. Warner can change them about if she wants to when she gets back. The other thing Mrs. Warner wants, ignore this, this is for the back deck, but it's really long. I couldn't fit it anywhere else on the boat. This is a long shelf up high, which I'm going to use reclaimed wood to do. Rather than these hooks being on the wall here, she wants to put hooks under them to hang some of her cups up. We're going to get rid of most of these. The idea is get that off the wall as well, so it just tidies it up. When we get the extra cupboard here, that will have a drawer so we can keep all nice forks and those sort of things in the top drawer. I am replacing all of this. I've got a new worktop for it, so I've just noticed the bit of wood, because it is pallet wood, it's got a twist in it, so I'm going to have to cut it a little bit shorter than Mrs. Warner wanted, nip it across to the nearest as a twist as I can get. Still completely frozen. So what I've done is I made a little bracket. I'll just put you down and show you what it looks like. That bracket has got a slight angle to it, so it'll actually bring the shelf up straight.
I've been learning to crochet. Look at that. I'm well happy with that.
So I'm just in the car. I've just asked my lovely boss at work if I could borrow the drill from work, because work's just up the road, to save me going back to Northampton, and she said yes. This is our pond at work. Looks like the kids have been smashing and throwing ice in the middle of it, and bricks and other things. Don't know if you can see how thick it is. Look. So I've got the drill from work. I'm just going to nip up to a DIY shop that I know just up the road to see if I can get the dowel. I'm going to have to buy it, because to be honest with you, if I don't get a dowel for it, the shelf will be absolutely useless. Nothing's going to stay on it. So it shouldn't be much, it should be a couple of quid. So we'll go and have a look, see what they got. So I've got the bit of wood. I couldn't take any footage in there, it was really busy in there today. Normally I'm not the only person in there, but anyway, it's a little independent hardware store. I think that was £3.50. Mrs. Warner's gonna tell me off a little bit, but hey, got to have it.
That's looking very impressive, Mr. Warner. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. It is very icy outside. We're more iced in today than we were yesterday. This is not the way it's supposed to be working. No, it's not. Anyway, we're off to Northampton today. We got a whole load of jobs to do, and then Chloe is gonna cook us dinner. So that is something to look forward to. So come on, let's go. It's very icy this morning. It is a glorious sunny day, but what's the temperature, Glenn?
-2.
-2 this morning at 10:15. So we're off to Northampton. First stop is Screwfix to buy a cover for the water heater back at the house.
Should have ordered it yesterday.
So we weren't successful in Screwfix. We need to order him the thing that we need and we'll pick it up Wednesday. So yeah, no worries. We're here to get fuel now. We got all the jobs to do today. All the jobs. There's an offer going on there. Any Costa hot drink and any sweet treat, £3.50. That would be so good. We would have got that if we'd not been on our no spend challenge. The car is saying we've got low pressure in one of the tyres. Mr. Warner's going to check that out. It's £1. Pound. So that was a whistle-stop tour here at the house. I've just cleaned the oven. Cleaning the oven must be the least favourite job of all house cleaning jobs. It's got to be. It needs another wipe over before we hand over the property to the new tenant. Glenn has resealed a bit in the bathroom, and now, where are we going now, Glenn?
We're going to go to my sister's.
Right, onwards to Debbie's now. I just thought, this time next week is going to be my birthday. So what you got to do, Mr. Warner?
So I fitted this. This is a lease van, so I built this.
So this van's going back, so Glenn has got to dismantle it. Deb's coming to Chloe's for dinner. Oh look, she's done a cheesecake. Oh Deb, that's going to be delish. Right, that is that done. Now on to pick my mum up. I've just remembered actually, before we get to my mum's, we need to stop at Sainsbury's. So leeks and sausage meat, that's what we need. We got mum. There she is in the back. Give us a wave, mum. And now on to Chloe's. Glenn's just nipped into the office, do a couple of dispatches. Pick up some stuff to take to Chloe's. Hello, my darling. Hello. While me and Chloe are working here, we were working until Glenn came and decided to fix this. So me and Chloe done the work on the computer. Mum and Aaron, they're sitting down watching Strike on telly. And now Chloe is going to cook up a feast. No. Chloe and Aaron have written a list of jobs that need doing for Glenn. You can tick off one each time you come round, Glenn. Chloe's got 2 slow cookers on the go, many pans. Chloe, what are you doing? What's the nuts for?
I'll stuff it.
Oh, you make everything homemade. I love you. I've been tasked with making a cheese sauce. I mean, the pressure to not make it lumpy is high. They are looking lovely, my darling.
Yeah.
Chloe, are we almost ready to dish up now?
Almost ready.
Almost ready.
Almost ready.
It's looking so good.
Hope you're hungry.
Oh, I'm very hungry. Very hungry. Oh, that's looking delicious. Chloe, that dinner was delicious.
It was good.
It was so good. And the laugh and the chatter and the conversation at the table.
Peak.
Spot on. Spot on. And now we got Debbie's cheesecake. Oh yes, we have. Look at that. Da, 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 da. Wow, that is what we call a delicious looking dessert.
Birthday.
Chloe's just found some load of old photos. When was this, darling?
A wedding.
Really? That's a lovely picture. Well, you know why? Because Dad's smiling. It don't happen very often, does it? Chloe moved the bag and the pictures literally fell out. So we're just having a look at some of these old photos. Oh, look, they're so tiny. Good morning and welcome to Monday. we're still here, iced in at the boat club. We are hoping to be free within the next day or two. But at the moment, here we are. We are off to work today. It's a Monday. I've made us a packed lunch. Yes, I have. Although, I know I'm doing a no spend challenge, but it's my turn to buy the breakfast rolls at Breakfast and Banter, which is a club that they run at work for the community. Anybody's welcome. Come in, stay warm, get a bacon sandwich, get a hot drink, get some conversation. It's the perfect way to start the week. It's brilliant. For £1. We're in the office next door and the smell of bacon comes through. And everybody's like, do you want a bacon sandwich? Do you want a bacon sandwich? My colleagues have been buying me bacon sandwiches and it's time. It's my turn. I said I'll get the bacon sandwiches next week. So I can't renege on that. I can't just say, I'm doing no spend challenge, guys. Sorry, can't do it. It's not fair. The beauty of where we're moored is it's about a 2-minute journey to work. Good afternoon to you. Oh, I've just finished work. My eyes, they're tired. We are heading back to the boat now to see if the ice has defrosted. I doubt it, because I've just looked at the pond outside work and that is frozen.
I've been over the canal many times today.
And it's still frozen. Still frozen. Let's get back to the boat. Let's assess. I don't think we're going to be moving tonight, but let's get back. Mr. Warner, where are we?
Sid Telfers.
You like Sid Telfers, don't you?
Got a bit of everything else. I've got cold. I'll get super firm.
Oh, I don't know, Glenn. So Glenn's going to get some coal. Look how many different brushes and brooms they've got for sale. Right, we're in. Yesterday morning when we was at the house, we picked up a footstool. Glenn wants to bring it to see if it'll fit in here. I think it's going to be a bit of a squeeze. He can't get it through the door at the moment. That's Mr. Warner fighting with a footstool.
Right.
Oh, that don't look too bad, Mr. Warner. I mean, this chair is going. In fact, that chair could probably go right now. That would be all right.
Yeah, it's not, and this gives another
place to sit, but also a place to put your feet up.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's all right, that works well. Before I start cooking dinner, I have just said to Glenn, I am gonna go out for a little walk. I've been sitting down at my desk all day looking at a screen. I just need to walk. It's still light, it is pretty nippy out there, but I'm just gonna get my walking boots on and literally walk half an hour or so up the canal, listen to my audio book and then head back. And then I'll cook dinner, because otherwise I'll start cooking dinner now, we'll sit down and then I'll sit down all evening. It makes it a long evening, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know how I've got a bit lost. 1 minute I was right next to the canal and the next I'm not. I've lost the path that I came on. I think I'm back on track now. Here we go, back at the canal. Oh, excellent, Mr. Warner. We didn't take a good before picture, but this is where there was loads of things hanging up here, loads of like spoons and stuff. And there was a lot of holes and it was minging. And I said to Glenn, just paint over it. But he hasn't, he's actually cut a new piece of wallpaper and fixed it. It's like a vinyl paper. And it looks amazing. Well done, Mr. Warner. I'm cooking dinner. Mr. Warner's decided he's going to move the shelves around because now he's put this shelf up, nothing's aligned. Mr. Warner's also going to put some hooks up under this shelf for cups. I keep trying to make dinner, but Mr. Warner's been very industrious and I don't want to stop him. Now he's doing some cup hooks. Oh, perfect, perfect. So under all these potatoes and carrots. There's some chicken thighs, and these are the potatoes that we got from the Shop Zero. So this is a very low cost meal. I'm just about to make the sauce. There's 4 cloves of garlic in there, and I'm going to throw in a load of whole grain mustard, a load of Dijon mustard, and a load of honey. Oh my goodness, in total this recipe has 10 tablespoons of mustard. That's a whole lot of mustard. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of food. Right, I've covered it in the sauce, given it a mix round, stick it in the oven for an hour. Right, I've just taken it out of the oven, given it a stir. It's cooking lovely, but the potatoes are still rock hard. So here we have it. So underneath here, can you see there's this delicious looking mustard honey sauce. I'm excited to try this. This was super simple, this recipe. It took a bit longer to cook than I was expecting, but it's looking and smelling delicious. Let's give it a try, see what it tastes like. Hello, good morning and welcome to Tuesday. We are rushing this morning, so come on, come with me and I'll tell you what we're up to en route. The canal is still frozen solid. We're sitting in ice. So, while I am waiting for Glenn to unlock the gate here at the boat club, which is frozen, what's going on today? Well, here's a quick overview. I'm dropping Glenn to work and I've got an appointment at the diabetes clinic at 9:40. So I'm heading over to Northampton and then we're going out this evening. So it's full day. That was a very rambly sort of what's going on, but I'll fill you in as we go through the day. Glenn is holding the lock in his hands and breathing on it. It looks like he's giving it mouth to mouth. He's done it. See you later. Right, I'm about 45 minutes early for my appointment, so I've nipped back to the house and I'm just going to do a couple of jobs here. Also, I'm going to jump in the shower while I'm here too. So, come on, let's go. So, I've had a quick shower. I've put the Jackery on charge. I'm nipping to the doctor's, then I'll nip back, pick the Jackery up, head back to the boat. It's all go this morning. Righty, I'm back from the doctor's. I'm cross with myself. I feel like you've come with me on this health journey. It's not always been positive, has it? Do you remember when I did the walk last year and I did lots of training for it? And I was eating well and I felt fantastic, to be honest. Well, after the walk, I just sort of forgot that all this was beneficial to my health and that I was doing it for a reason. At my last diabetes checkup, and they said that I'd fallen below the diabetic number. I can't remember what the number was, but I'd fallen below it and I was really ecstatic about that. For some reason I just thought, oh well, that's it then. Revert back to all my bad behaviours. No, I'm not even calling them bad behaviours, I'm just calling them habits. I referred back to my habits that weren't productive or seductive. No, that's not the word. Seducive. Oh, they weren't right. Anyway, my blood pressure sky high. I've got to go back next week, speak to the diabetic nurse, and I need again to give myself a kick up the bum. I do. So anyway, I'm going to leave the house now. Let's just check the Jackery. I've been charging it while I've gone. Oh, 87%. I'm going to leave that half an hour or so, and then I'm going to head back to the boat. I've got so much editing to do today. Tuesday's turning into an editing day. I'm going to make a few phone calls, catch up with a few people. Right, Jackery's all charged up. Let us go. Okay, right. I'm back at the boat. First things first, let's light this fire. If you've been watching for a while, you know that my fire lighting skills, well, they're a bit dodgy. Right, don't judge my fire making, all right? Let's see. Let's see if we can at least get a fire lighter lit. Oh, this is looking promising. I need to fill up the coal bucket, but I'm not sure where the kindling is. I can't find any. Fingers crossed that this stays lit. We need it today. It's very chilly out there. Right, before I get my computer out and do some video editing, I'm going to have some lunch. Very hungry today. I think it's the cold weather. So, I've got leftovers from yesterday. I'm going to throw that in the pan. That'll be a quick and easy lunch. Oh, man. Sometimes I think leftovers are actually nicer than the first dinner. I'll leave a link in the description below for this honey mustard chicken. It is delish and it was super easy to make. I've just added more coal to the fire. This is very good for me. Usually it goes out before I get to the point where I need to add more coal, so I'm very happy with that. I think it's the coal cage. For some reason it just helps me keep a fire going. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm going to go and pick Glenn up from work. Going to be so impressed that I've kept the fire going. He doesn't think I can do it, but I have. And it's toasty and warm in here. Why is everybody so serious? It's so cold. We're off to see Jeff and Sally. I'm so looking forward to catching up with Sally. We have not seen them since way before Christmas. In fact, yeah, the last time we saw Jeff and Sally was the vloggers Christmas meal, and that was right at the beginning of December, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. And woo, Mr. Warner, hold your horses. He had to pull out of that roundabout a little bit sharpish. It's busy, busy, busy in Milton Keynes, so we're gonna turn the music up, have a little bit of a disco, and head on over to Leighton Buzzard. Wanna make the world dance, forget about the world. So we're here at Sally's and Jeff's, and we're just going to have something to eat. So Sally's birthday, was it yesterday, day before? Sunday. And look at all those lovely flowers. Good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday. Well, I feel like I've drunk too much the night before. I did drink a lot of Prosecco last night, me and Sally. It's both our birthdays this week. It was a birthday celebration. I drank Prosecco like it was a Friday night. That's what I did. And it wasn't.
You drank Prosecco like it was lemonade.
Anyway, I'm off to work today. I haven't even written the newsletter yet to send out tonight. I'm going to have to do that in my lunch break. So we're off to work. The weather outside
is different.
It is different.
It must have rained or slightly snowed overnight because it's not as cold.
No, not as frosty. Is the big thaw on its way?
It needs to be.
Needs to be, yeah, it really does. Anyway,
we need to go. See you.
We need to go. I will see you later, like later this afternoon. All the ducks are still on top of the ice. It's a grey misty this afternoon. Oh, we've just got in. The big thaw is starting. I am sure it is not going to be long. So, it's cold in here. We need to light the fire. Both me and Mr. Warner, we've got loads of laptop computer work. And I've got to send the newsletter out. I haven't even written it yet. I feel Wednesdays are the boringest viewing for you. Not much I can do about it at the moment. I just got to crack on. We're going to light the fire. We're going to open our computers and do more of what I've been doing all day. I'll catch you at dinner time. So I've just sent the newsletter out. That is winging its way to people's inboxes right now. It's time to cook dinner. Tonight, halloumi bake. I'm going to get all the ingredients out. This one doesn't actually use a great deal of ingredients. So courgettes, aubergine, onion, tin of tomatoes, cumin. The recipe called for paprika. I haven't got any. I forgot to get some. So I'm going to add chilli flakes, some honey, and some halloumi. Let's see what we can do with that. Dinner's cooking. I am absolutely worn out. It feels like a bit of a not a waste of a day, because I have been productive, but I feel proper worn out. So early night for me, and tomorrow, new day. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. I'm home alone today. Oh yes I am. So Glenn is going off to Coventry with Harry. I'm at the boat all day and I'm going to have the most luxurious morning. I'm going to be catching up with some people. I'm catching up with my friend Tara at 9 o'clock online. I'm then going to speak to my mum, and then I've got a couple of other friends that I'm going to call and have a chat with. So it's a friend's morning this morning. Then I'm going to go for a walk, a long, luxurious walk to counteract the hours that I spent sitting down yesterday. This evening, well, I'm going to talk on magic mushrooms. Random, I know. It's Miramar's birthday tomorrow. Mushrooms and bees, they're her thing. She's always foraging and stuff. And I saw this talk going on fairly locally about magic mushrooms. Magic mushrooms for mental health. To be honest, I don't know much about the talk. All I saw was a picture of mushrooms and I said, Miramar, do you want to go? She said yes. So we're going. Who knows what that's going to be like. Yeah, so that's this evening. But between now and then, I'm going to spend it chatting with friends and going out for a walk. Oh, you're probably wondering, how's the canal doing? Still frozen, but there's a layer of water on top of the ice. I looked at it when I got out this morning. I was like, it's defrosted. And then I realised that's just a layer of water on the ice. So we're well on the way. That's what I'm trying to say. We are well on the way to a defrosted canal. I've been on the phone to Tara for an hour and a half. We had so much to chat about. Oh, I'm exhausted. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. I'm going to whack the kettle on before I ring my mum. Otherwise, I'll just run out of voice. I've spent the whole morning editing and chatting on the phone. I need to get out, get some fresh air, get a walk. The weather has been, well, it's been all over the place. We've had some sunshine and I was like, hallelujah. And then it poured with rain. Then it was a little bit windy and now it's just looking grey and nasty. So we've got all the weather going on, but I don't care. Got my walking coat on, got my boots on, charged my headphones up. Come on, let's go. The canal is well on the thaw. Although the water looks like it's thawed, you then see something like that log sitting above the water. You can see it's a lot more frozen here. Good afternoon. I've been out for a walk. I've come back. We've got a drama. Glenn, I'd like to say Glenn has lost his mobile phone. But sadly, I think it's been stolen. And the reason I think it's been stolen is all tracking has been taken off his phone. And Find My Phone, it's been switched off. Glenn is on his way back. He's been to an event in Coventry today. He's just dropped our son off in Banbury. He's on his way back. I am trying to get through to cancel the phone. I'm just deleting all his cards from the iCloud so they're not available on his phone. It's all very stressful. So I'm here with Mr. Warner. We are now racing up to the shopping centre to try and get Glenn's phone situation sorted out. So
I think I know what happened. When you go into these events, you get like given a bag, a goodie bag of bits and bobs, and you can take it around and you put stuff in it as you go around. And then someone else gave me a really nice cotton shopper and said, oh, let's give you that as well, you know. So I had the cotton shopper and I went to see somebody I knew, and I took my phone out of my coat pocket, took a picture of a product, and I'm pretty sure I must have slipped it in the cotton shopper. But when I've left the stand and there was lots of other people there with the same bags, I didn't pick up the cotton shopper because I've only got the paper bag with me now. So I've no longer got that cotton shopper, and I think my phone's in that cotton shopper.
It is in a bag.
But Lisa has put a lost phone message on it, so if someone gets it and gets it out of their phone, it will say, oh, this phone's lost, ring this number. So we might still get the phone back, but I can't wait for that because I basically run my whole life on that phone. So I need to go and get another phone stroke SIM card
sorted straight away.
And unfortunately, as much as I'd love to do it myself, knowing if anyone's watched us for a while, when I threw my phone in the canal
by accident
in Aylesbury, I went to the shop and forgot that the account's in Mrs. Warner's name, and they wouldn't let me do anything with it. They said even if I had her on FaceTime or anything, she had to physically be there for me to get a new SIM card. So I've had to go and get Mrs. Warner, and now we're into Milton City Centre to go to the 3 shop, which I can't even remember where it is.
No, me neither. There'll be one there somewhere, Mr. Warner. Right, let's get this sorted. Here we are at 3 again. So I've been into the 3 shop. They were helpful, but I had to ring 3, and I've just spent some time speaking to a lovely lady who was also helpful. And basically Glenn's SIM, because I'd got it suspended when he rang me from Harry's phone to say he'd lost it. Well, it's now trapped in the system. So basically, it could be any time now.
So I'm stuffed.
Yes,
basically.
So it's not going well. But anyway, so we're going to hang around the shopping centre. Glenn's actually said that he's going to break the no spend challenge and buy me a coffee. We're going to wait to hear from the lady from the 3 shop.
About the phone,
It's just all the information that's on it.
The phone was pretty rubbish. There's so much stuff on it.
My goodness, what a stressy day it's becoming. I am off now. I'm off to go and pick Miramar up and off to go to this talk about magic mushrooms. So Miramar, we're here at the MK11 live music venue and sports bar.
It's going to be awesome.
We don't know what this is about, do we?
Psychedelics.
We don't.
But for health.
But for health.
Not for fun.
No. It's got to be fun and healthy.
It's got to be healthy.
Good morning and welcome to Thursday. Did I say welcome to Friday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday. Did I say Thursday? It's Friday. Welcome to Friday. It's busy. We're heading back to the house. Final, taking the bed down, washing the floors, doing some jobs. My battery is about to go flat, so I will charge you when I get to the house, and I will see you later. Can I just say, when I looked at the canal this morning, I thought it's defrosted completely, and then I looked down the canal to see ducks walking on water. I was like, maybe there's still ice there. Well, good afternoon to you. I'll put you on charge. I went to the office, I did a load of dispatches, and then I literally forgot about my camera. So Glenn's been busy. Upstairs is emptied. Glenn's taken the bed down. It's been cleaned. The bathroom's been cleaned. Got the bits of the bed here. And Glenn's just gone to get Debbie's van because we're taking this to the tip. This bed frame, do you remember we bought it really cheap? And you know what they say about buying cheap? It literally broke and it's not fixable. But Glenn has managed to rescue this wood. I was in a really bad mood earlier. I was so grumpy. We still haven't sorted Glenn's phone. It's just all a little bit stressy. And I'm grumpy. That's why it's stressy, because I'm grumpy. So we've done loads of washing while being there. Glenn's got to take the washing machine out. But I thought before we do that, we've bought the whole week's worth of washing and we're just washing and drying that. It's the dullest day, to be honest. It's a dull day. I brought my computer bag to do a bit of editing while Glenn runs to the tip, and I've left my hard drive back at the boat, so I can't do that. I was desperately trying to get all the editing done so that I could take like the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, my birthday weekend off, but it's not looking like that's going to happen, but it doesn't matter. I just thought I'd update you on where we are and what we're doing, and I'll catch you later. So we're in Deb's new van.
Handbrake.
And we are off
To the tip.
To the tip.
So Mrs. Warner, good time.
Okay. Mr. Warner takes me to all the best places. This really sums up our week, I feel. It just is a week of going nowhere. Northampton lift tower looking splendid in front of us as we go into the tip. Actually, that was quite easy, Mr. Warner. Right, back to the house. Mr. Warner, I forgot to tell you, when I went to the office, I picked up all these birthday cards.
Lucky you.
Very excited to open those on Sunday. They're the most exciting thing that's happened to me today. Do you remember earlier this week I cleaned out the oven and I said it was the worst job in any household cleaning? Well, I've just cleaned out the fridge and I've got to say, I think that's the best job. I love a clean fridge and it's looking sparkly. Right, we're packing up here for the day. We're back here tomorrow. We were supposed to be going for a nice birthday day out, but no, coming back here to finish. We're now going back to the shopping centre to try and sort Glenn's phone out. Let's go. Let's see if we can get Mr. Warner connected to the world again. So Glenn was trying to pay for parking. He hasn't got Ringo on his phone and basically I've got his debit card, so he was struggling. I didn't realise that's why he was struggling. Anyway, let's go see if we can sort Glenn out of sim. Here we are again. We've just got back to the boat. I've lost my hard drive. This is not good for the video. If you're watching this now, you will know that I've found my hard drive. But for now, I'm searching. It's got to be in the boat. I looked at the house. I thought I'd taken it with me. I couldn't find it. So I thought it was at the boat. I'm now at the boat and I'm looking for it and I can't find it. This is worrying. I've just searched the boat. It's not here, but I've just remembered where it is. I know it was at the office this morning when I went to do the dispatches. So, that means no video editing tonight. That does mean I've got to spend most of tomorrow video editing it. It don't matter. Do you know what? This week I felt so tired and stressed and fed up. I've just felt we've got nowhere. I feel that we've been stuck and we've just failed at every step of the way. It feels like failing. There's no point being fed up about that. So, yeah, I'm going to cook a delicious dinner. All is going to be well. And tomorrow and next week is a new week. So, that was the week. It was a little bit sketchy in places.
Do you know, I think what's wrong with Mrs. Warner?
What?
Overwhelmed.
Do you know, it's funny you should say that. I did feel overwhelmed.
I know. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Not very good on overwhelmed.
No, I don't operate well under overwhelm. I do feel better today though.
We've got a few thank yous to do. Now, I don't know whether we're going to go for the whole list or we're going to go for the whole list.
Let's go right from the top.
We're going to go right through the whole list.
I did say thank you on the newsletter, but I know that not everybody gets a newsletter, so I want to do massive thank yous to
Michelle C, Michelle F, Donald Z, Ed H, Kath C,
Elaine D and Steve B, John and oh okay, go on, you go.
John and Ruth,
Pamela E,
Claire C,
Camilla.
Yep,
that's an anonymous
one, but thank you if you know who you are. Annette,
Alan
S, Isabel and Stu. We do it together. Isabel, we like doing things together. Isabel and Stu, Judy R, Susan M, Jennifer, Anne, Lynn M, Heather and David, the Strickneys, Kath C. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And we really do appreciate all those coffees.
Thank you for watching the vlog. If you have got this far, I know I say this quite a lot, but really, if you have got this far, this video was all over the place.
It nearly didn't happen.
It nearly didn't happen, but I'm glad we're here. I love putting a vlog up every week. I really enjoy it, and I love the fact that you watch and you let us know how much you enjoy it too. So,
we will see you next week where we should.
No, where we will
not be in the boat club. We'll be on the canal somewhere.
We will. To have a great week. We hopefully will see you next week. Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.